Hello, I'm Lauren, and I'm here to talk to you today about how the cost of living in the UK affects disabled people and disabled families. So, ever since the pandemic's been going on, there has been a high increase in everything. Energy's gone up by like 100%, or nearly 100%. Food's gone up. Basically, everything's going up, and you don't know how you can afford to live. Now, the stress, I'm not saying that the stress on every household is on, because it is, but for disabled families, it's a bit more difficult. Yes, there's the cost of living payment, which you get paid £650 in 2 lump sums, but that's only if you're on certain benefits, aka universal credit, ESA, income support, pension, child tax, working tax credit, and job seekers allowance. So, if you only get that if you're on those benefits. If you're not on those benefits, you don't get it. Now, some people are struggling to feed their children. Some people are taking away the electricity from their households. Some people straight out refusing to pay. But what about if paying your electricity depended on your child's life? There are many families that have machines for their children or themselves, which has to be plugged into the mains to keep them alive. And by technically putting the prices up, you're literally having families living on a knife fight. I've got some data from Scope here. Now, for disclosure, this is from a 2018 report about electricity, but it would be a lot worse now, I imagine. I imagine. So, the main findings in this report is I will link the page below I got this from. 1/3 of disabled households say their payment or condition has a significant effect on energy costs. True. Over half, that's in brackets, 55% of disabled households are worried about paying their energy bills. 4.1 million households with a disabled person spend over £1,500 a year on energy. Of those, 790,000 spend over £2,500 a year on energy. Now the average price for a household in 2018 was £1,200, whereas in recent days they've announced that the average energy bill predicted would be around £4,000 for the average UK household. So they've not considered the facts for people. They've stopped the energy price cap. Basically, people in disabled families need support, and there's no support, and not every family gets the help they need. They need support. I mean, poor old, like if you had a family down the road and their kid survived and their child survived on an oxygen machine, you couldn't ask them to turn the energy off. You couldn't, because that makes their child survive. What do you want them to do? Starve? I know there's places like food banks, but people need to help. I mean, for instance, I've got 3 hoists and a lift in this house, and they don't give you anything towards the lift, towards the hoist running, and you have to have that on at all times. So basically, I'm just saying to people, and please think about families and who are in need. If someone will spend a week or 2 weeks or in every family household, hopefully they would understand. But the truth is, do people understand? Do you suppose that we understand? And we're currently in the middle of electing a new leader. Let's hope they have a new Minister for Disabilities, which I don't think they've had. There needs to be more support. There needs to be more ways to get support. The amount of statistics I've looked through, it's shown one thing: families are struggling. And even if they go to work, they're not bringing home enough to cover the overhead costs of a lift, of electricity. And that needs to change. Anyway, I'll contact people and see what they say about it. But if you want to follow more of my videos, click the link as well. And I hope people get the support and there's more understanding for people with disabilities. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Was that all?